If you've ever been hurt by someone you trusted, then you know how difficult it can be to heal and trust again. In this video, I'm going to give clarification on what trust is and what trust looks like in a relationship, so you can recognize common trust misconceptions and better understand what it means to have positive, trusting relationships. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Aaliyah Mullins and welcome to Holy Spirit Inspired Counseling, where I use my education, training, and experience to give you kingdom perspective on counseling issues. And today's video, we're going to be talking about trust. Now, trust can take a long time to build, but it can be easily broken. And anyone who's had their trust violated can attest to the fact that it's difficult to trust again after being wounded. And trust is a big topic, so let's talk specifics about how to develop healthy trust in relationships. And since trust can mean different things to different people, for the purpose of this video, we're going to be using the American Psychological Association definition. And their definition is that trust is the confidence that a person or group of people has in the reliability of another person or group. So in general, trust is the confidence we have that people will be who they say they will be and that they'll do what they say they will do. Our confidence in that is trust. Now, there's some misconceptions about trust. One important fact is that trust does not have to be black and white. There are degrees of trust. And oftentimes we've looked at trust as either we trust someone or we don't, when there are actually shades of gray. And just because we can't trust someone in one way doesn't mean we can't trust them in another. There are people who we can trust with our secrets, but we can't trust them with our money. There are people we can trust with our children, but we can't trust them with our significant others. There are people we can trust to tell us the truth, but we can't trust them with our feelings. And this is something that's especially important to know when we're in relationship with other people, because there are people who are trustworthy in some areas and not in others. And when we realize that trust doesn't have to be something global in our relationships, but that it can be broken down into smaller segments, then we can learn how to discern how to have confidence in people in some areas but not in others. And that's how we can make wise decisions about what we will and what we will not trust people with. The challenge is recognizing that sometimes we want to trust people in a particular area, even though they're not trustworthy in that space. As much as we would like to give the people we care about blanket trust and trust them equally in all areas, oftentimes things don't work that way, and that can be one way we get hurt. We may want to rely on a parent or other family member because we love them and we want to be connected to them, but if they don't show themselves to be someone who can be consistently relied on, someone who is safe, then extending too much trust will lead to a violation of trust. And certainly we're allowed to hold other people accountable for these violations, but we also want to make sure we're reflecting on our own actions and expectations. Now, people can change, of course. People do it all the time. But unless we're aware of the fact that someone is working on making a transformation and we see some fruit of that, then we don't want to ignore the warning signs we see. Now, there's a lot to be said on this topic, but that's all for this video. And if you have any questions or particular items you'd like to hear about, please leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and you'll be updated when I post new videos. God bless.